do, people? We're back in the garage today, and it is still cold because I've still got the hat on today. So this is a bit of a catch-up video from the mould that we done, moulding the radiator cowl. So this is probably going to go out before you see the release kind of part of the video. I've got to say, it was another bugger. It did not want to let go of that part. I think it took me about 15 minutes or so to get the part out. I'll quickly show you the part. So there's the part, and basically it was just grabbing right on the edge there, right on these edges. Even though it had got the filleting wax in places, it had just minusculely kind of crept around. So yeah, it wasn't fun at all, and I didn't put enough wax on it. It's as simple as that. I should have waxed it more. So what I did learn in this in the making of this was wax your part. Wax your part. Wax your part. Oh yeah, wax your part. And wax your part. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I did not put enough wax on it. You can see there, look, we've got a little bit of crazing, and we had some bonding. Look, that shouldn't happen at all. So yeah, so it was an absolute nightmare to release. So this is kind of destroyed now. This is all sort of bent up and whatnot. It will go again if I need it to, but yeah, I was disappointed, but yeah, it was my own doing. Should have put more wax on it, and it just grabbed in a few little places. Although it's only a small part, there is a lot of shape to it. All these kind of quite tight radiuses, it makes for kind of pulling a part out quite difficult, because when you're essentially trying to maybe even flex the mould or the part to actually start to bring it out. It won't come out unless there is a certain amount of flex. So the mould was absolutely solid. So the only thing that was going to give was this, and sadly it did give. So I'll show you that bit of the video now, and I will speed it up, because as funny as it probably is, you don't want to watch me for 15-20 minutes trying to get a part out of a mould. Right then, okay, it's the next day now, and I'm going to have a go at getting these off. First thing is I'm going to pop a few holes in these two flanges where they meet, while it's still together, and that way we know that when we drill through, that's going to line up. So let's pop a couple of holes in here first. We'll go one there. Right, one at the end actually. So one there. Okay, so we've done them. We've got them. We've got our locating bolts, so that's good. So let's see if we can get this moving. As usual, it's going to be a bit of a battle. I think the part's in there, bending a little bit. I think we've got some, possibly got a bit of creep around here, look, yeah, around the edge. Oh, there we go. Right, we're free there. So it's just the part that we're kind of stuck on at the minute. Let's try this side. Oh, the joys, eh? Yeah, see, we're releasing off the card and the barrier, no problem. But the actual part inside is being a bit more awkward. So we'll get this off so that we can get to the part. Although actually it might just pop down the centre there. Let's have a go there, look. Let's get in there. Give it a few taps. Okay, well that's off. That's off. That was the easy bit. Right. Yeah, we've got a little bit of creep round here and there, so I think I might have to put this on time lapse. Hey, come on, I'm going the wrong side of that. There we go. Oh no, we're not. We're on the right side. Well, it has moved. I think we can safely say the part that we made is not going to survive this. Oh yeah, that's stuck nicely in there, that is. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there's one off. So the problem is I super glued the plastic. I super glued the card, sorry, to the actual part to hold it, and the super glue's got under it, and the fiberglass has bonded itself to the super glue. So that's why we're not releasing as easy as we should be. Now get in there. Right, okay, I see why. I see why. So we need to try and get it out from the bottom. That's going to need addressing, that is, definitely. that little bit's popped. There we go. And we're out. There we go. So the mold's okay. The part is destroyed. So that didn't go completely to plan, but that's again, that's my mistake for using super glue to glue the flanges. The super glue actually crept underneath the part, but once the super glue popped, it was okay. Right, there we go. Look, I'm going to clean this up and then I'll show you. But yeah, there's one bit. one down. Right, okie doke, look. So there's our part. Actually, there's the mould all trimmed up and nice and sort of cleaned up. So that worked out well. All the flange bolts there and whatnot. So yeah, we've got our part laid up in there, which was okay to do. A little bit tricky in places because there's quite a few tight sort of voids. Yeah. So the next thing is to try and get this out of the mould. Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a see what we can do with that. Right, let's have a go at this then. Let's see if we can get this out. So we'll undo these bolts first. Right, I've got no idea how this is going to go. I'm not even going to say it's going to be fine, because when I say that, it never comes off. The part never comes out. So let's just see what happens there. Let's get rid of these. Might need a hammer. Right. Let's see. We've got these little nylon chocks, and we'll fire one in there to start with, down in that gap there. In there. Try and get it so you can see what I'm doing. Right. That's not going to let go from there, so let's try going around here. Alright, it's making some creaking noises. Let's see if we can get under there. Oh. Hello, we've got some movement one side, got some movement this side. I've got my gloves on as well so I don't stab myself, because that's never fun. Try and get under the gel coat, you see. Just to get it sort of going. There we go, that just popped there. I've got to say, I'm going off fibreglassing. Right. Whoa. That was a good crack. Ready? Let's see if we can get this. Well, that worked. Nice. Is that perfect? Wow. Now that is how they should come out. Look at that. There you go. I'm a bit speechless. Cool. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Awesome. Okie doke. Look at that then. So we've gone from this, which is still usable, but a little bit battered. So we went from that to that, which is a very nice usable mould, which will actually take, yeah, that'd do a nice few parts, that would. That'd service well, that would. And now we've got this, which I'm very, very pleased with. Look at that. So that is spot on. Spot on. Really, really pleased with that. So we've just got our parting line, look, through there. So that is where the two flanges go. So that's our sort of split line, sorry, not parting line. And then all around the edge, if you can see, we've got kind of, there we go. Let's get me pointy stick rather than my finger. You can see that the shine on that edge. Well, that is our kind of trim line all the way around there. There we go, look. And actually, this mark here was actually some of the super glue that smeared up onto the side of it. So like I say, it does it will take every single imperfection when you put the gel coat in. But yeah, that's spot on, that is. So the next stage for that is to just trim it up. But yeah, I'm properly pleased with that. Right then, as we're on a release roll, let's have a go at this. So I was messing around yesterday with a side pod. I think I'm probably going to end up painting this, or maybe, yeah, probably painting it. But anyway, I thought I'd throw a bit of carbon in this. This is our the side pods for the seat unit. So I threw a layer of carbon in first, and then a couple of layers of woven fibreglass mat, just to sort of bulk it out with. I mean, I was just playing more than anything. I had some resin left over. You shouldn't really use polyester resin to do carbon work because it doesn't dry clear. It actually dries sort of milky. You really want a clear resin. But like I said, I had some resin left over, so I thought I'd have a go. But anyway, let's see if this wants to come out as nice as that one did. So again, quite a lot of shape. That broke quite easily. Oh. That side not quite so easy. Right, let's see if we can get some under here. It is going. It is going slowly. Like I say, this is just a bit of a mess around piece, so I'm not too worried. I'm not actually holding much hope that it's going to be any good, because I think it's going to have air voids in it, but like I say, we're only messing with it. So it's kind of gone this side. We need to release this side down there. Oh, there it goes. That should come out now. Another nice crunch. Right, let's have a look. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah, it's got some nasty voids in that. Yeah, that's... Oh, no, hang on, sorry, no, that's... Yeah, that's not really seen, but... Oh, that's a shame, but there you go. I did think this was happen. It really wants vacuuming down. But there you go. See that? That's the side pod, which doesn't actually look too bad at all. I could use this. There's actually the colour's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So this along here, all that gets cut away. So actually where 90% of that air void is, that gets cut away. There is an air void there, which I was concerned about. But if I actually wanted to use this part, I would just fill that with some resin and that would be all right. Got a little one there, look. Can you... There's one on the corner. Again, perfectly usable part. Just fill it with some resin. The rest of it's not too bad. Again, this will be under the actual seat pad. So yeah, well, I'm not overly disappointed with that. At least it's come out of the mould. And actually, the once you start laying up a few parts in the moulds, I think it's the styrene in the resin just does help to release future parts. So it's kind of a win-win really. I've got a part I can use. Yeah, it's not bad in carbon. Yeah, it would certainly be fine for painting. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. One side pod. Right, there we go. That part is done and it's fine. I may even actually skin this in carbon fibre. That was one of the reasons it was done black, so that I got a black base. Yeah, like I say, to do nice carbon, you need to really put it under a vacuum, which I have got, but I've only used it a few times. I may have a go, but for me, it's possibly, I don't know, it's possibly less strainful and stressful to actually just put an overlay on it, but we'll see. I might do them in carbon, or I might just paint them in the bike colour. But anyway, waffling on. So yeah, so we started off with basically that. Sorry, the original part not wanting to come out of the mould. All the issues I had with that, entirely my fault. Probably needed a bit more, just spending a bit more time, having a bit more patience, and sometimes the old patience wears thin when you just want to get something done. So, but it came out right in the end. All the parts are still usable. So yeah, so that's kind of, that sort of stage of it done. I've still got the other side to do. I'm not going to record that because it's just going to be the same as this one. So I'm not sure what is going to be done next on the bike, to be honest. Yeah, there's a number of bits and pieces, but we'll have to have a look. I still want to get the S-Rad out and get the fairing painted. So yeah, this is definitely not going to the bike shed. There's not enough time, no way in the world. So I might even put this to one side for a bit, and maybe drag the Suzuki out. I'm not sure. So, but anyway, I'm going on for no reason. It's still cold in here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Cheers, guys.